Good day, friends. Good day, humans. Good day, free humans. Did you ever heard about Babylon? Do you know what the powers of these Babylon towers are, or they were? Maybe bring it in the present time. What are the present towers of the Babylon? You ever heard about banking towers in New York, Dubai, Hong Kong? Did you ever heard about the power that goes through the tower in White House? Tower in the White House, to me, it's represented by the obelisk in the mid, like just in front of the lawn. Yet another layer of Babylonian towers that we are worshipping at the present time, or you are worshipping at the present time, is Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, and all the other religions. They erected towers in the form of churches, mosques, synagogues, black stones in the middle of the empty square, and people have to go around counterclockwise for 3 days, chanting and kissing the black stone. Yet, what these creatures are doing? What these creatures have become? Do they look to you very human? When you see thousands stop in the middle of the street 5 o'clock p.m. and go on their knees with little blankets and start bowing 5 times a day. Is this really a free and human behavior? Is this human behavior when your child is born and you have to bring it into the church and pretty much sell it to the Satan that resides in this Catholic Church, Roman Catholic Church? And you feed the baby with the blood of Jesus and the flesh of Jesus. For what reasons? So anyway, digressing again right away. Sir, is this one of your Babylonian towers? Yet it's not erected straight up, but it's underground in the diameter of 27 kilometers. Huge ring that it spreads between 3 countries. How this is possible? Is this the tower in Brussels that represents the European Union headquarters? Looks to you like Babylonian tower? Are these fake companies, corporations like Google, Facebook, Powers, YouTubes, and many others that were created from the thin air, making quadrillions of dollars and abusing every single aspect of humanity? Are these Babylonian towers? So, this little intro is for the title. It goes like this: Admiration of Aberration, and for how long you would become one. Meaning aberration. Depiction of the word aberration through some of the, let's call it, online wording documents like Wikipedia or Webster's, or different, completely opposite. Yet it's up to you to choose what do you want to have a meaning of aberration. Wikipedia: a departure from normal usual or expected, typically an unwelcomed one. So, would you like to become an aberration? Through Wikipedia description. Okay, another one. Or, aberration is something strange that rarely occurs. Webster. Or, aberration is a deviation from what is typical or a norm. We have been tricked to become a norm, to act as normal, to absolutely accept what the law has been pushing us into, yet not questioning, is this actually free? Is this actually a true meaning of how we want to live? Not in the sense of that we don't question our existence, because we don't. As a humanity, we did not. So we use the words as they've been presented to us. We use the words and the frequency that was infused underneath, not even thinking why we don't want to become an aberration in the society. Is this to you, Trump, an aberration in the White House? Absolutely is. Is this Julian Assange an aberration and pain in the ass to every single lying organization on this planet? Yes, he is. So he actually fits in a very nice description of something strange that rarely occurs. Julian Assange. Trump, a deviation from what is typically a norm. So norm was to be corrupted. Norm was to steal from people. White House I'm talking, or whatever, US government. Norm was not to pay attention what people want. Suddenly, Trump become a true meaning of the word aberration. Not normal. Normal in the quotes. Not normal as Hillary's and Obama's and Rockefellers want you to think what is normal. So let's bring this up into your daily life. Is this normal to pay a bill, a mortgage, a tax on something that is not yours? House is not yours and you're paying a mortgage. Your time that you're working for the employer is yours, yet you treat it as its government's. So they have rights to take whatever portion of taxes they choose freely without consenting with you, and you still have no courage to say, I don't think this is normal. Well, if it's absolutely not fair, and if it's against your human will that you don't want to pay Canada, for example, 32% taxes, or on any other product that you're buying 15-16%, is this normal? So just for you to, for sake of living, you have to pay enormous amount of taxes. And you don't even own a house, a vehicle, or any other purchase that you do. So you're questioning, who owns it? The Babel Towers, the Babylonian towers. These creatures, they are hidden behind the veil, like wizards of Babylonian Oz are hidden behind the veil of you have to become and behave normally. In the norms, like every other sheep has to go down the line that it's put with the wooden planks on the side, and you have to go right to the slaughterhouse. Is it really your achievement in life to follow the yellow brick road and click with your little heels of gold and the magic starts? No. Magic will not start. But deception lying, corruption, it just continues, and you are supporting it continuously because you don't want to become an aberration. You don't want to become something abnormal of this very dirty behavior of everybody in this planet. So my question to you is, when is the time when you see Julian Assange's, David Icke's, Trump's, and many other light beings? They are just total aberration of present society. When you're going to see that you don't have to be a normal anymore and to conform for whatever was served into your plate? So, for how long we have to wait for pretty much every single one of you to get to the point that you realize that this is really not the normal behavior what media, governments, and the social approach is teaching us? What has to happen to you to get an aberration of this dirty and very Babylonian society? What has to happen to you to start telling the truth, no matter what of the consequences? What has to happen to your family that you realize that you do not own them? Doesn't matter, children, spouses, houses, and on. The ones who owns all of it that you thought it's yours is these Babylonian towers in the form of government, church, religion, media, and one of the most hidden one, yet it's in your face, it's a fake dollar, fake currency. This is the biggest and most devious trick that this Babylonian society, that it never stopped existing. They said disappeared 6,000 years ago. There are only fake towers left, or whatever, broken towers left. Not true. They rebuild it. Yet, this is based on total abuse of human life. So, watching from the perspective of Prime Creator, of all of us, do we support a Babylonian approach, or do we support an approach where kindness to another human, where care how we will all prosper tomorrow by our actions today, not the way that we've been treated for hundreds of years, that wars are the only solution for disagreement, where genetic manipulation is the only way to extend your life, where eating the animals, making you completely human, or to me, very cannibalistically approached, you become really an aberration of a human that was residing in you, that was given to you by Prime Creator. So you can use this word in many places, let's say, whatever we talk about. But I want to bring and cleanse this word, that you understand that you have to become an aberration of this Babylonian society to become free. You have to stand tall and openly say what you did not agree openly, without any doubts or fears that you will be prosecuted. So what if you've been prosecuted? Julian Assange is prosecuted for the last 10 years and he's still standing. Trump, Donald, President of the United States, is prosecuted with every comment that stupid media fake media is bringing out against him, and he's their president. You know why? Because he is an aberration of the present status quo they want to keep. Because they don't want to move a muscle, because they like their dirty, shit houses filled with things, with ownerships. They're not even theirs. So respect these aborigines, or people who are behaving through not conforming with the normal ways of living. Become abnormal. Become an aberration of the present dark society. Start telling the truth. Start telling